Welcome to Great Talk and Entertainment. I'm your host, KJ, and this is the podcast where we review movies and TV shows, including all your favorite superheroes from Marvel Comics to DC Comics and much more. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification so y'all can be up to date and y'all can be seeing my newest latest content. So let's get into it, baby. Now, last week Netflix released the new movie called The Harder They Fall. That's only on Netflix and in theaters, I believe. And this is a Western movie where it's bandits against bandits, cowboys against cowboys. It's about revenge. It's about heistjacking. It's an action-packed film with so much stuff. So, before I get into it, this is a non-spoiler, so I won't spoil nothing about it. So I'm just gonna give you my opinion, how I feel about the movie, what type of things you should expect in this film, without even spoiling a single thing. So the movie The Harder They Fall, starring Idris Elba, who plays Rufus Buck, Zazie Beetz, who plays Stagecoach Mary, and Jonathan Major, who plays Nate Love. And this is directed by Jaime Samuel. And this is your classic outlaw movie slash cowboy. This is a action-packed film with lots of violence and death. I mean, the death count is ridiculous. It has a lot of inspirations from Quentin Tarantino with the way the film was shot and the scenes. The format of this film is the good guy versus bad guy mixed with like revenge and a huge plot twist. And like I said, this is your classic Western film. Um, it has a lot of Django to it. And I tell you what, I personally like this film, especially for me. This is a film that just has great storytelling. I mean, the whole cast is amazing. I mean, a lot of these, high top notch actors who obviously, they have done previous action packed films like, like Hobbs and Shaw, to like Jonathan Majors. He's like he's Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I tell you what, this guy is good. This guy is good. Like, I and those are one of my reasons why I watched that. And then like Idris Elba, he's just one of my favorite actors. Like, this guy he could play anything, and he's just good. This movie just kept me paying attention to every small detail, and they did very good job. A lot of films lately. There's a couple of films that came out this year, like the Suicide Squad, for example, that was directed by James Gunn. It had a little inspiration of Quentin Tarantino, but the director for this film, he really, I would like to say, he really got the inspiration, and yeah, he did it just almost like him, but he did it with his own twist. And the one thing I got to give props to is the way he executed it. I mean, it was very violent, but he knew when this director just knew when to place it at the right time, and it just executed on point. This is a film that I just personally think I could watch again. I can watch at least 3 times, not in the same day, but this is a movie I would love to watch again, and I would still enjoy it. And I already watched this film twice, and I tell you what, I really enjoy it. Like, this is something I really like, and I I really hope they make a sequel to it because they do leave a cliffhanger, and I tell you what, it's really good. I want more of this. Netflix. We can talk about Netflix. The one thing about Netflix is they're like hit or miss with a lot of their originals or movies that just come out exclusively on Netflix. Some are good, some are bad. But it's Netflix. What do you expect? But this is one of Netflix's like top films right now. It was number one on the top 10 on their, according to their when you log in onto Netflix. I Another thing I really like about this film is like I said, the filming to it. Very unique. A lot of, yeah, I'm saying you gotta pay attention to this film, but there's a lot of like stuff that you'll notice like, oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. I wish I knew that. But if you watch it a second time, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But a lot of Easter eggs. I another thing I really like about this film is the music. The music was amazing. Like, had a really good track. I My favorite one was the beginning of this film. There's a song that starts playing with Jay Z and Kid Cudi. I forget the name of it, but such a banger. I honestly, I put that on my Spotify playlist and I jam out to that while I work out. But there's other songs within the film that play during certain scenes that are really good. It fits in very well with the movie and the whole plot. And this is such a great film that you know what, 1 out of 10, I'm giving it a 10. It's such a great movie. It's a masterpiece of an action film. Um, and I'll tell you what, the acting to the dialogue to the action and the way it's narrating, it's very well balanced. Everything flows very well, and this is when you have happens when you have an amazing cast on this in this film. And I'll tell you what, this should be, oh man, this has got to win an Oscar. It's really good. I really enjoy it. This is something I truly recommend anybody, like with your husband, your wife, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, whatever. You need to watch this. This is something everybody can get together and watch and enjoy. It's a 2 hour movie, but I tell you what, that's another reason why I like this movie, because it does not feel like a 2 hour movie. It is a 2 hour movie, but it does not feel like that because, like I said, it keeps you paying attention, keeps you on the edge of your seat. But I was laying on my bed, but I was up. I didn't fall asleep. So, uh, even you know what, my girlfriend, she's not really into like action movies like that, but I tell you what, she did like this film and she wanted to watch it again, and that doesn't happen a lot. So, kudos to that. So, yeah, like I said, this is a great film. This is a film that, it's something you won't forget. I I like I said, it's something, it's easy to watch, and that's another thing. It's an easy watching film. There's no like, you don't have to overthink it. You don't have to study it. You get the point of it, and you understand. And the this could be the bad of it, but there's some scenes that are very obvious of what was going to happen, but it's not bad. Like, sometimes that's a good thing because you know that's one thing. It's such a great film is because, yeah, it might be a little bit obvious of what was gonna happen, but it wasn't like placed as a bad thing. It was a good, because it's something you could watch, you can understand, and this is something people can just talk about and discuss after. watching this film, and I tell you what, I this is one of my favorite films of this year so far. So, oh yeah, I'm telling you, definitely watch this film. It's such a great film. I love everything about this. So that is my non-spoiler review. Stay tuned for the spoiler review, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification button so you can always be updated. And thank you for listening.